How do you build a business that can stand the test of time? Well, you're going to find out because you just hit play on 10-Minute Tech Talks, business insights, and growth hacks for the time-crunched entrepreneur. And I'm your host, Jonathan Kirsting of the Pittsburgh Technology Council and Tech 5 Radio. Lou Camerlengo of Fivestar joins 10-Minute Tech Talks to share lessons on client loyalty, adaptability, and building a company that grows without losing its soul. In just a few minutes, entrepreneurs will hear why real partnerships matter, how great companies stay built to evolve, and why staying close to customers can be the ultimate edge in fast-changing markets. Let's jump into what Lou had to say right now. What's driving business for Fivestar right now? I mean, you guys are so busy, and you're doing custom solutions for all types of companies.
So two things. One is we've been very fortunate that we have a small group of companies that have been working with us for years. So as I mentioned before, a lot of the projects that we're doing are not individual one-offs. There's projects that we've been working on for 5, 6, 7 years, like a product. So it's really been gratifying. And thankfully, our clients are doing well and are doing more work with us. I was out in California last week with a client that we've literally been working with since 2008. So we've just been fortunate to have these long-standing relationships, which is...
I think it's more than fortunate. You're being polite.
It's a two-way street. Right. I've always looked at it. I've always said we are partners, not parasites. Right. So we both have to be benefiting from the relationship in order for the relationship to work. And I feel that we provide concierge level service and our clients appreciate that. And they, in return, give back to us the type of loyalty and continuity. So it really works for everybody. And then I think like most organizations, AI is a thing. So we're really trying to figure out where that fits in. So we've been doing some consulting in that area with some companies, helping them kind of figure out what the path is for that. And also this year, there was a sister company in the collective that actually merged into Fivestar. So SimpleSoft is an Infor CRM implementation company that was based in Dayton. So they are now part of the Fivestar family. So we have our custom design and development services, and now we have Infor CRM solutions. So that's been fun. So that's bringing new opportunity, and we're already seeing some kind of cross opportunity.
Any special market that CRM is in?
Yeah, that's a good question. They predominantly work in the manufacturing market, and that I think could be a good fit for us.
That's a good fit for the region.
Yeah, and I think Doug Campbell, who's our director of business development, and he's done a very good job building relationships through organizations and people with manufacturing companies, so we see some opportunity there.
I love hearing all this because I'm thinking about your journey. Like, isn't this cool? Like, he's been doing this for 30 years, but like, this has not gotten stale for Lou. No. Like, there's always something new being added.
Little, step in your gate.
This is all I know. So if
we took you out of this,
I don't know what I'm doing. You can't ask me what am I going to do. That's what everybody's asking me.
No, I never asked that.
We always felt, Dave and I always felt that the company should be built to evolve, right? It should be constantly, not constantly, but consistently changing based on client needs.
Exactly.
This is how we this place.
Right. Responsive to the customer, what do clients need?
100%. That's exactly it.
And what can you bring that the customer may not know that they need, that ultimately they do need? So I think built to evolve has been really the kind of the philosophy.
I'm going to copy that.
Yeah, you can.
I'll give you credit.
Yeah, well, it came from
built to evolve.
It came from built to last.
Right.
So we read built to last, and it's like that's good, but really more kind of built to evolve, and that's been the philosophy. And I like the people, I like the clients. I mean, that's all part of being small. It's all very intimate and close to the ground.
There is something about having that kind of culture where people are. When I worked at Maya Design, one of the founders always said to me, every business unit that we have shouldn't be bigger than 50 people. Because once you get to that 51st, it changes. And there
Yes.
is a Japanese methodology that actually talks about that.
Yeah.
And I can feel it. And I always said, I want to be in something that's smaller, more intimate, where you can see people grow. You're close to the customer,
Yeah.
right? You're not far from the customer.
Yeah. And that was the revision philosophy. That's why
Great.
they created it. The company got to a certain size. They didn't want to negatively impact the culture by making it bigger.
Right.
So they created a new entity. I mean, we still have our very first team member, Corey Seaman, started with us almost immediately, and he's been with us for almost 30 years.
Good
So
Lord, man. That's
Great story.
It's a really-
great story.
it's been a lot of fun.
See, when I promised positive vibes, I meant it. So I thoroughly vet our guests before they come on the Tech Vibe. I just love this.
No background checks.
I'm a little sad we only have a couple minutes left, but I'm just thinking about as you move forward, into this, the years moving by so fast, you're heading towards year number 30 now.
Mhm.
3 decades of this. What's been like to me the one big surprise that you have found in 30 years? Anything that's hit you that you've been like, wow, I can't believe this?
That's a good question. I don't know if it's necessarily a surprise as much. Again, we just felt that a small company of smart people doing interesting projects for top level clients can kind of stand the test of time. So I guess the surprise would be it is kind of 30 years and we've stood the test of time. In a lot of ways, we're not really very different than we were, but in many ways that we are.
Yeah. I feel like you're basically using that same philosophy, but you're just dealing with different technology.
Yeah.
As the technologies have evolved.
And new
So-
people.
Like,
and-
and you're true to the vision. A lot of people say that,
Mhm.
and then they get either excited by something new, and it takes them off of that mission, or there's something big that comes in, and it's like a windfall, and you say, "Okay, that's fun, and we're going to scale it." But what's really fascinating is that you didn't do that.
Well, I wouldn't say we didn't take a couple of left turns along,
Well, you
but,
take that turn.
but we kind of came
Of
back
course
to
you
the
did,
room.
right?
Yeah.
Of course you did.
And that's why you're
Yeah.
still here 30
Yeah.
years later. That's why I say. That was Lou Camerlengo of 5-Star with a reminder that great companies are not just built to grow, they're built to evolve. For more founder insights and practical business lessons, check out the next episode of 10 Minute Tech Talks. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.